In this video, we will show you how the analytics application has been enhanced to provide administrators with more granular information on sites, assignments, and users. The changes give administrators a better understanding of the usage of FrogLearn within school, both positive as well as highlighting areas that may require improvement. The data is presented in table and graph formats. Table data can also be exported to a CSV file. As an administrator, open up the analytics application. This can be found either via the Quick Launch tray or via Frog Drive applications. Upon the analytics application opening, you'll see that it's broken down into 4 sections: Dashboard, Sites, Assignments, and Users. Upon the analytics application opening, it will default to the dashboard view. You'll see a graphical summary of the following: user logins over a period of time, displayed via a line graph; site visits by subject, displayed via a pie chart; and lastly, assignments created by subject, displayed via a pie chart. The dashboard will display all users within the past 30 days by default. The dashboard view cannot be customized. However, administrators can modify the data displayed by using the drop-down menus at the top of the page. Select the first of the drop-down lists that is currently set to all users. Administrators will be able to choose from one of the following profile options: admin, other, parent, staff, and student users. In this example, we're going to select staff users. The second drop-down list allows you to select the amount of data to be displayed. This can be the past 7 days or the default of 30 days. In this example, we'll choose the past 7 days. After selecting a profile option and the amount of data to be displayed, the graphical data will update automatically to reflect the new options. If you now select Sites from the left-hand menu, the default view of all sites will be displayed. However, from here you can also choose to select Sites by Tag and then Sites by Author. Each site analytics option will display data for all users within the past 30 days by default. This will be represented in a graphical and table summary of the following areas. Site Activity Overview. This will display the number of sites created over a period of time, as well as the number of sites visited over a period in time. You can choose to select one of the legends below in order just to have the individual results displayed. Next, you have the top 10 tags. This will display the top 10 tags that received the most site visits for the selected period via a pie chart. And lastly, you'll see the site statistics that are used to generate all the graphical data. If I select Sites by Tag, this will be the representation that you'll see for the analytics data, and Sites by Author, an example of the data that will be represented. As per the dashboard view, administrators can modify the data displayed by using the drop-down menus at the top of the page to change the profile, as well as changing the amount of data to be displayed. After selecting the new values, the data will also automatically update. If you now select Assignments from the left-hand side menu, the default view of all assignments will be displayed. However, from here you can also choose to select Assignments by Tag and Assignments by Author. This will be represented in a graphical and table summary of the following areas. Assignments Created Overview displays in a line graph the number of assignments created on a daily basis for a period in time. Next, you have the top 10 tag. This displays in a pie chart the top 10 tags that were associated with assignments. And lastly, you'll see the assignment statistics that are used to generate all the graphical data. If I select Assignments by Tag, this will be the representation that you'll see for the analytics data, and Assignments by Author, an example of the data that will be represented. As per the dashboard view, the administrator can modify the data displayed by using the drop-down menus at the top of the page to change the profile, as well as the amount of data to be displayed. After selecting the new values, the data will also automatically update. If you now select Users from the left-hand side menu, the default view of all logins will be displayed. There is also a choice to view logins by profile. Each user analytics option will display data for all users within the past 30 days by default. This will be represented in a graphical and table summary of the following areas. User Logins Overview displays in a line graph the number of user logins to the platform on a daily basis for a period in time. Next, you have Total Logins. This displays in a pie chart the number of logins per profile over a selected period. And lastly, you'll see the user login statistics that are used to generate all the graphical data. Please note that currently in the Drake release, there will be no data recorded for the average session time or the total time in Frog fields. These data options will start populating in the next FrogLearn release. If I select Logins by Profile, this will be the representation that you will see from the analytics data. As per the dashboard view, administrators can modify the data displayed by using the drop-down menus at the top of the page to change the profile, as well as the amount of data to be displayed. After selecting the values, the data will also automatically update. Under each of the analytics option for sites, assignments and users, there is a table that displays data used to generate the graphical representation. By default, the table will display 10 results per page. However, to display a different amount of results, simply click on the arrow button and choose a new value. The data in the table will be reflected immediately. Administrators can also filter the information to a more granular level. For any of the sites, assignments and users analytics options, click on the filter icon. Depending on the analytics option selected, you'll have different criteria in order to filter the data. In this example, we've chosen assignments by author, so the only filtering option we have available is to search by author name. If I now enter in a search criteria and then click on the filter button, the table will display the results matching the search criteria. The graphical representation for the analytics option will also be updated to match the new search criteria within the table. To clear the search criteria, simply click on the reset button, or alternatively, click on the link here that says Show All Records. Lastly, table data can be exported in CSV format for any of the site, assignments or user analytics options. Navigate to your analytics option. In this example, I've chosen assignments by tag, and then choose the Actions cog, and you'll have the following options. Export filtered data to CSV. This exports the data with the current filters that may be in place. If no filtering has been applied, then all data will be exported. Or alternatively, select Export All Data to CSV. This exports all of the analytics data. After choosing your export option, the CSV file will download to the location set by the browser and will contain all of the relevant fields for the analytics option that was selected. An example of a CSV file where all data has been exported for assignments by tag is shown here.